Hello there, you're very welcome. My name is Maeve McCormack. I'm coming to you from Cooper's Hill on behalf of Work Matters for Sligo Libraries. Today I'm joined by Coeurine Murray from Murson Farm. Coeurine, you're very, very welcome.
Thank you, Maeve. Delighted to be here.
And I'm thrilled to have you here to tell us all about the different products that you sell and the business that you have. So can you start by telling us what sort of products you have on the market?
Yes, Maeve, we do jams, homemade jams, chutneys, marmalades, and seasonally we do cordials, and we also have our own bees from which we produce honey. Well, the bees produce the honey, and we would do an elderflower cordial during the summertime.
Yeah, so it sounds like you've a great cross-section of products there, and they're sitting here beside you. We can have a look at them on the table there. How did you get involved in this business, making all these fabulous chutneys and jams and...
Quite accidentally now.
Really?
Yes. We moved from Sligo out to Grange, and we got a few sheep, and my husband, Ciaran, decided that he'd go to the agricultural show and show the sheep. So I decided that I'd go into the home industry section. So I started a neighbour up the road, Catherine Gallagher. She started helping me make some jams, and when I had a surplus of jams, I had to go somewhere to sell them. So we started going to craft fairs, and eventually we ended up in the Sligo market, and from there we moved into the Rathcormac market, and we were there for, I'd say, maybe from the beginning up to about 10 years, and then COVID hit, and when COVID hit, then we moved back home and we started selling from our house.
So as a result of COVID then, your normal outlets in markets were gone and you had to go online. So where did you start on that?
We took a week or two break, and then we decided to put a post up on Facebook for click and collect for home baking, and local people were very supportive and started to order a few bits and pieces. So it grew from there, and then eventually we decided the Local Enterprise Board were doing the e-commerce trading site, so we decided to go for that. And Marie Broders from Broders Marketing, she set up our whole website, and Leo paid 90% of that.
Wonderful. So that was the trading online voucher. And when you were making use of that, did you have to change any of your products or the way you were marketing them or packaging them?
No, because everything was packaged, because Marie had done all the the branding for us. When we got mentoring previously from the Sligo Enterprise Board. But no, nothing had to be changed. We just had to do a load of photographs, and then it was photographs, costing, descriptions, allergens, all that had to be supplied to Marie for the website. So there was a lot of background work that had to be done for it. But like any company would have to do that anyway. So
I suppose once it's done, it's done. You mentioned there about branding. Was that important? At what stage did you actually come up with the brand during the life cycle of your business?
Oh, that would have been, I'd say, we were good bit into the business, and I used to just do very plain labels myself. And again, through Leo, we got a mentoring grant, and that was with Marie Broders. And together we worked, and she suggested we do a whole brand of the whole products. So that was done at that stage. So could have been maybe 6-7 years ago.
And did you see that having a direct impact on the business?
Oh, it definitely did. Yeah, definitely. Because everything then is uniform. The labelling is all the same. Everything is, no matter, and the way the labels were done as well, we worked with a company in Mullingar, and all the labels, we have, no matter what jar we have, the same label will fit all jars. So you can see there on this one, it's the same label that's on that, that's on this, and that's on that.
Okay, so it's very uniform.
It's very uniform,
and it's very
yeah.
versatile.
Yeah.
Right. And you're saying branding had a big impact on the business. Are there any other supports from Sligo Leo that had a big impact on Murson Farm?
I would say all the mentoring and all the courses. They offer a lot of courses that are of great value. There's courses on Facebook, on Twitter, which I'm still not great on, but I've done them. They do costing courses for people. All those are of great benefit. Even if you know a bit about some of the stuff, it's still great to go in and do a course on them. And it helps you. You can ask questions and you get knowledge. I always think is always worth doing.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
I mean, as a business person, you always need to be learning, and you have to be multi-skilled. So you've mentioned a lot about what Sligo Leo have done for your company, and actually Liam Kiely is here with us today, and he's going to tell us a bit about supports that Sligo Leo can give to local businesses. Liam, you're very welcome to Cooper's Hill today. Now, Coeurine has spoken a lot about the supports she's got from Sligo Leo, and I know that we have discussed particular ones that Leo have given her. Can you give us an overview of supports that are available to businesses in Sligo, either who have just set up or people who are thinking of setting up a business in Sligo?
Yes, Maeve. Like, all of our supports fall into 3 different categories, really. There's the financial support, the mentoring supports, and then there's the training supports. And Coeurine has availed of a few of these supports. The financial supports fall mainly into areas such as the priming grants, the business expansion grants, and the feasibility study grants, which can help a business with its costs in starting up or expanding. There's also other financial supports like the Microfinance Ireland loan funding. There's also supports for green and lean initiatives. So Coeurine is probably in an ideal situation that if she felt she wanted to scale up and needed to get extra equipment, the business expansion grant might be ideal for her. Also, Coeurine has started along the road of digital marketing, and we feel that she could benefit maybe from a digital marketing mentor that could help her expand her online sales. She's been very successful at getting into SuperValu, and she has a solid foundation there, and maybe she might want to increase her online sales as well. And she also has the opportunity of going into other multiples because she has a solid foundation, and she might consider like the Grow with Aldi programme. There's other programmes there that she could consider. And again, all of the general training supports, the new workshops, the marketing workshops, all the upskilling is always available to somebody like Coeurine, and she's been very good at taking up on these opportunities in the past.
Liam, thanks very much for that. It's clear that Coeurine has availed of a number of supports from Sligo Leo, and I hope people watching today will see that those supports are available to anybody who's eligible in Sligo, who is setting up a business or has just set up a business and is looking to bring it to the next step and the next level. Thanks for joining us. And Coeurine from Murson Farm, thank you so much for coming in to talk to us today, and we wish you the best of luck with your future plans.
Thank you, Liam.
Thanks. That's it from Work Matters at Sligo Libraries. Best of luck from here in Cooper's Hill.